And now we disturb the woman. Alone with my thoughts. How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? She's psychic. Well, it's something that I do a lot. It wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. And not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. If you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'll be glad to listen. She's a true friend, yes. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic, eh? So sorry. Stop saying sorry, please. It doesn't fit you very well. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings, or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. John, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? Yeah, it's pretty obvious that there has to be something behind it. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. Noticed her strange behavior today, too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Well, of course she does, why wouldn't she? I guess. Yeah, I think everyone here kind of means a lot to me, although I'm closest to, like, Sayori and Yuri here. But you don't need to put it that way, we're just good friends, that's all. Friends with benefits. Damn it, I already made that joke. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes, her expression is gently curious, as if she was searching for something. She's searching for a soul, unfortunately I don't have one. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. But that is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I see a pair of tits on a video, I push the like button. Okay, that was a dumb joke, but whatever. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Is that correct grammar? I'm not sure if it is. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Do we have to do like a tea-making minigame or something? There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. She wanted to electrocute me! Okay, not really. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. We all know you were staring at that ass. Don't deny it, dude. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Should we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Friggin' Monica, she just pops in whenever she feels like it. Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve John in club activities? Well, maybe there is. Who knows? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, John. Damn, Yuri's gained a lot of confidence over the past couple of days. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Yeah, it's honestly not. Oh, here's some more music. John, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. You have emotions and we can't always hide them away. You always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of a friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. John, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. Congratulations, you've reached the friend zone! Ha 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 ha! Oh, come on, understand why that joke too. I can make it too. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but you shouldn't. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. So we had a nice, heartfelt discussion. John, do you like oolong tea? I've never had... What the hell is oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the tea. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. He approaches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Exciting tea-making action! Only to be found in Doki Doki Literature Club. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. It's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, John. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. John, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries, I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Possibly because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. I have a feeling that's probably not why her back hurts. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I'll retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Take it since it'll go well with the tea. Damn it, now that you've taken them out of the bag, her candy radar is going to activate again. She'll find them and then she'll instantly just run over there and be like, Can I have some? Can I have some? Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Am I supposed to focus on reading like this? How am I supposed to focus on reading when I have a boner? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. I've never been touched by a girl before I entered this literature club. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Come on, just touch it and say it's an accident. That's all you need to do. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. The boner finally goes down. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with a chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Alright, and this will be continued later.